GMOs, there will be no GMOs. You have the power. Vote and don't buy GMOs. And aloha from Molokai. And let's march, Maui. Let's march.
Dustin Barca from Kauai.
Aloha! Aloha, everybody. Just want to mahalo everybody for the hospitality. And just want to personally thank everybody for coming out and standing up for the future of their home. You know, this is the fight of our lives right here. We got the biggest chemical corporations in the world using our lands as experimental test sites. You know, the facts are there. You know, on Kauai, we know they spraying 6 times more poison per acre than anywhere else in the country. And I'm sure they're not doing too much different over here. You know, it takes all of us coming together like this. It's the only way we're going to make a positive change on our islands. And connecting our islands from Hilo to Hanalei. We got to connect the chain. We got to be on the same page, and we got to all move forward together. It's not about the problem. We know what the problem are. We need the solutions. We need the, you know, we've been brainwashed for a long time for thinking we're independent, you know. They tell us, oh, you're independent, you're independent. We sing about it in school. We praise it our whole lives. We're independent. But we're the most dependent people on earth. We depend on food, water, electricity. You know, we as dependent as it gets. And the way we're going to become independent again is by growing our own food. Step number 1, grow your own food. You know, stop giving in. Stop believing that the only way we're going to eat is by going to the supermarket that is controlled by the same people that are poisoning us. You know, it's when you learn the details, it's a real common sense thing, you know. And what we're fighting for in Hawaii, it's not if you know, GMO food is right or wrong. You know, you learn the facts, you go and figure it out. We're talking about poison being sprayed next to our schools, next to our communities, in an open air trade wind. This kind of wind right here that we're feeling right now. You go spray a water bottle and see how far it goes across. And you really come to a common sense at what we're dealing with here. You know. So you know, we're dealing with a real corrupt.
Are we?
Hello? But, you know, it's funny the thing is popular when it says corrupt. We're dealing with a real corrupt system. We're dealing with companies that are putting, you know, hundreds of $1,000s, millions of dollars into making us think a certain way and act a certain way, walk a certain way and talk a certain way. That's not the way of Hawaii. We're leaders of the world, and we're going to lead. We're leading right now. Everybody following us. You know, and it's hard. It's hard for change the world, save the world. It's hard for save the world, but we live in one small place, and we come together. And it's not hard to save our home. It's not hard to save where you live. But I tell you, we're going to be a blueprint for the world. We're going to show the world what sustainability is at its finest. How people are so connected to their land, family, natural resources, and each other that nothing is impossible. And it's all up to us. And it's good to see everybody here because, you know, I've been watching the commercials and knowing the facts, and to know what's going on over here is scary. You know, they did the same thing on Kauai. They use fear. You know, how you create fear and division is you put, how you create hate is you put fear in people's eyes, fear in their minds. They're going to lose their jobs. You're not going to be able to pay your family, for your family to eat and pay your bills. You create fear, and that creates hate, that creates division. And that's what these companies have been doing, since Kauai and since the beginning of the overthrow. This is a 120-year fight against large agriculture, against the people and natural resources of Hawaii. And so, when you walk today, just know you have 120 years of Kanaka and ancestors walking with you, of pain and fight, and they all here with you in spirit. And just know you got their mana, because you're fighting for everything. You're fighting for the aina. You're fighting for what is pono. And that's what we're here to do. So thank you all for coming together, and let's make some noise. Aloha. Imua.
All right, Justin Barca, everybody. Okay, just a reminder, what we really are here for today, besides the obvious, is to get you folks to vote and get your friends to vote, right? That's the main objective. We know we have enough on our side, but we got to get our side to vote. Okay, the other objective, and Autumn Ness is going to talk to you all about this when we get over to the college, but I want you to keep it in mind.